6th in a row. The New York Mets held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 11-1. Hyunjin Ryu got the win, his 6th so far this year, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 2.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Luis Castillo gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the 4th inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Now at the plate, Albert Almora. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Almora makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping up now, David Bote. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Road, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Pulled toward right center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The relay, and they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Standing in, Javier Baez. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. In his career versus this pitcher, he's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The set and the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1, the Reds coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jose Quintana is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Striding into the box, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, D-Row, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Schwarber ranging back. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff two-base hit.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Bodie comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
In is Joey Votto now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he carries a batting average of .389. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to third. On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0. Up around the chin there. 2-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So stepping in, Matt Kemp, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Quintana sets. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curve.
Wow, and it eats him up a bit. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Grounded back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Daniel Descalso. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Descalso.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. Votto charging this one. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Settling in now, Victor Caratini, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Jeanette has it, and that's the second out. Digging in, Jose Quintana. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Into the box, Yasiel Puig. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
The right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
The 1-0. Fouled straight back.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Ball.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender. Takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need playing defense for you.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Quintana take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Luis Castillo. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Reds are down in order. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Here's Jason Hayward now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they're going to get an out of this as they're able to put the tag on him there.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert.
So a runner on first with one out now. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. First pitch on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category. And, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Almora with an even count, 2-2. Rizzo, the runner at second with one away. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, David Bodie, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Runners are at first and third, one away. Popped him up. Jeanette over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today.
Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The set and the 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's Javier Baez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the upper deck and gone. Javier Baez has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Descalso behind 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Now batting.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, and it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. One and one.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Reds 1. So it's
leading off for the Reds, the shortstop.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting second baseman.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Well hit to right, but foul. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
7. Eugenio.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 5-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. They've obviously put a good amount of runs on the board, and part of that has been the 4 hits they've collected with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so getting them on and getting them in has indeed been the name of the game for them, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jason Hayward.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he hits one on a line to left field. Kemp makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck. So here's Matt Kemp now.
Leading off for the Reds, the left fielder.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. This pitch is popped up. Bodie is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for
Cincinnati, at the plate, Scott Schebler.
The center fielder, Scott Schebler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The right fielder,
you think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now? He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Line drive to left. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Schebler at second with 2 down. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. They're down here 5-1. The next Cub up, David Bodie, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
13, David Bodie.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
This offense is out. absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. Full count now, 3-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Amir Garrett enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Into the box now, Javier Baez as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Line to the right side. Puig is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
He's set and the pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Cubs strand one. They're up 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in a game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Number 4.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Jose Iglesias.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And it's 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking
baseman,
ball
number
ambushes
19.
in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Votto.
Stepping in now, Joey Votto, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Popped up, and he can't rein it in. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up in.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Now batting.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1. Gennett on third. Votto over at second. Suarez at first. 1 gone. To 2-2 now.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
1 there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, this has been a different guy in the 5th inning. First 4 innings on cruise control. 5th inning, nothing seems to be able to work. He needs to find that focus back.
2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 5 and the Reds 3. Michael Lorenzen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Red. Number 21.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Caratini comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. rotation in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kemp giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 62.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose Quintana, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Grounded to short. Peraza fields it cleanly. Throw, and he's pulled out on a close play at first.
Now batting.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Barnhart over to his right, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. And now is Yasiel Puig, 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Pops this one up. Rizzo in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
The 3-2 one more time. And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Jesse Winker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jesse Winker.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Quintana gets the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Descalso will put this one away, and the side is retired. None left for Cincinnati. Still a 2-run. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Jared Hughes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Jared Hughes.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. One and one the count to the Cubs first baseman. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Set to deliver on 2-1, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Almora. His career line against Jared Hughes, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
Nope.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at bat. It's ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Hughes has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Rizzo gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2-2. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Striding in, David Bote. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Bouncer up the middle. fielded by Jeanette. The second for one. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the one.
Now batter.
So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, my eyesight is good, but I'm going to need a replay to see where that thing landed. That thing carried about 460 feet, which is staggering when you think about it. I know one person who's not impressed, though, and he's standing on the mound.
Zach Duke comes on to pitch here with
now
one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 32, Zach Duke.
Javier Baez will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to hold up there as the appeal goes to Ricky Holiday at first, and Holiday says he offered at it, so that's strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Duke has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career, and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. A ball and 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now
ready for another shot now. Daniel Descalso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 8 and the Reds 3. Now at the plate, Jose Peraza. He'll try and do what he can to work.
The shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Almora is right there, one down.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Scooter Gennett. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And this will be fouled away. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in, Joey Votto. He singled his last time up. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to make a change as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Brad Brock takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Gennett on second. Votto is over at first with 1 away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So coming to the plate, Matt Kemp. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready with the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Raisel Iglesias has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Outside and low. 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches. Pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Billy Hamilton will come on now and pinch run here. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Iglesias, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 0-2 home. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Jeanette is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Base hit into right center.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box, Albert Almora, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Into the box now, David Bodie, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's 1 for 3. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
David Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Billy Hamilton will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here. Wilson Contreras is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Hamilton. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now catching, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Schebler stands at second with no outs. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking
here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Under it is Rizzo. One away. Striding in once again, Tucker Barnhart. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Runner at second here with one man out. Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Number 51.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. There's Descalso, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. We've played 8 full. The Cubbies are in front 10-4. Matt Bowman enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to third, and that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Descalso.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalso, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
The catcher, number 40.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. He must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And that is into right field, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Chris Bryant will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second. High and deep to right center. Back goes Puig to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 19th home run for him on the season as the blowout continues. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American Small Park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now batting, Anthony Rizzo. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And a bouncing ball, foul. Line softly toward the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Albert Almora. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
From the stretch, Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Almora, the runner at first with two gone. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
One and two now.
2 strikes.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. And another foul ball. There goes the runner. And he fouls this one off. On the move again from first. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Cubs lead it 14-4. Xavier Cedeno, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Number 45.
In now for the Reds, Scooter Gennett. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Scooter.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Ready on 1 and 2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. 1 out, nobody on. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 7.
Reds down to their final out now. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. 0-1, here it comes. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-4 is the way this one ends. The Cubbies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jose Quintana hangs win number 11 on his line. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out west in the American League, Andrew Heaney got the win throwing 8 shutout innings, helping the Angels get a win over Pittsburgh 6-3. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Howie Kendrick plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading the Nats past Cincinnati 6-1. Down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-4.